Hey, you guys. Before we get started with the training, it's very important that we make sure that we are in the right frame of mind when it comes to building a business. Because when it comes to building any business, you have to have the right mindset. So the mindset is going to be the foundation of the building. Okay. As you know, if that foundation is not solid and strong, it's only a matter of time before that house starts to cave in. And don't let the right storm come through your city, because that's going to help it cave in even faster. So, hey, I don't care how much money you go into painting and making sure you have the best furniture, the best appliances. If that foundation is not solid and strong, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It's not going to last. So we have to make sure that the foundation of your mind is strong and solid before we get started. Because if we don't, you might be ready right now, but you're not going to stay ready. So that's the key. Being ready right now. And I know you're ready right now because you're here. You're watching this video. But are you willing to stay ready is the question. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you the kind of person that after a couple days, after a few weeks or months, you don't see the results that you want to receive and then give up? Let me ask you something. As many times as you fell down and bumped your head when you were learning how to walk, how many times did you lay there and say, you know what? This is just not for me. This walking thing is just not for me. I keep trying and I keep falling down. And so why don't we just throw in the towel now? Not you, not any child that you know, okay, has ever just gave up because they weren't seeing the results they wanted to receive right then and there. And I say that because a lot of us were smarter as a child than we are now. Where did we get the I give up from? Where did it come from? If you give up, you will never, ever reach your goal. You've got to have a strong mind. You have to have a strong foundation, okay? If you don't, just reach back, I don't know how many years ago, and grab that strength. Grab that strength that you had as a child and use that. You never gave up as a child. You're walking, you're running, you're skipping, you're jumping. Some of us can still do flips. I've been trying all my life to do a backflip, right? And I still can't, but I'm walking, okay? I never gave up on walking. Yeah, I might have gave up on learning how to do a backflip. And I've done a few. I was in gymnastics and I've done a few slow motion though, But I wanted to flip around like my younger brother. But I was too scared. I let fear stop me. So I never conquered that goal. I never accomplished that. So you're ready now. But here's the key. You have to stay ready. And you stay ready by keep doing what you need to do in order to see results. There's no way you can get to your goal if you give up. It takes a process. Everything that you have learned to do in this life has taken time. It took the time to learn how to do it. Then it took the time to learn how to do it better. Okay, so you have to be willing to get started, stay ready, and keep it moving. It did not happen overnight. Okay, a lot of the success that you see online, it did not happen overnight. Understand that. It's not going to happen overnight. And I will tell you this, I struggled for years. And a lot of network marketers will tell you that they struggled for years. And a lot of it was because they were trying to find the quickest way to make it happen. Instead of taking the information that we learned in the beginning and applying it to our business, we did not see the importance of it being in our business. We did not see how that could help us. We were trying to find another way, the get rich, quick way. We were going nowhere and fast. The key is to slow down, digest what you're learning. Just act like you're taking a college course. Digest what you're learning, implement what you're being taught in order to see success. Okay? So, don't make the mistake of throwing in the towel and giving up before you actually see results. And one way to always keep that fire lit is to remember this. Once again, when you were a child, would you be walking today if you just sat down and, just got tired? Would you be walking today? You have to look at life and everything you learn how to do and want to learn how to do the same way. It's going to take time, but you have to be willing to put in the effort. You have to be willing to put in the time that it's going to take, or just be happy where you are. Just give up now. If you're not going to stay in this and make it happen, you're going to do yourself a disservice. You're just going to waste your time. So if you're going to get started right. Have your mind frame right, which is why you're watching this video, because I want to make sure you guys have your mind set right. I want to make sure your mind is going to be that solid foundation, not that weak foundation that's going to send everything caving in. Okay, that's going to have you not reaching your goals. It's going to have your kids still begging to take them to Disneyland, and you don't have the money to take them. It's going to keep you wanting more and never being able to have more, all because you did not have what it took to be persistent. And I'm not going to say it's all because you didn't have what it took, because you do have what it takes. It's just most of us don't want to reach down and grab it and use what the power that we have within to make this happen. So, my good friend and mentor, Mr. Les Brown, did such an awesome job explaining the Chinese bamboo tree. And this is something you have got to watch and listen to so you understand the importance of having a strong foundation. Okay, it's a very good video. He explains it in about 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start that video now.
That is not going to happen as quickly as you want it to happen. A lot of things are going to happen that will catch you off guard. And so therefore you've got to deal with and handle it as it comes. And not only that, but that faith and patience drives you into action. You've got to keep moving and keep plugging away. In the Far East, they have something that's called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. And when they go through a process of growing it, they have to water and fertilize the ground where it is every day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year. Okay? But once it breaks through the ground, within 5 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer is obvious. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years. Because at any time, had that person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that dream, that bamboo tree would have died in the ground. And I can see people coming out talking to a guy out there watering and fertilizing the ground that's not showing anything. Hey, what you doing? You've been out here a long time, man. And the conversation in the neighborhood is, you growing a Chinese bamboo tree, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Well, even Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see ain't nothing showing. You know that's how people are going to do you? So how long you been working on this? How long have you been working on your dreams? And you have nothing to show. This is all you got to show. People are going to do that to you. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they stop. Because they don't see instant results. It doesn't happen quickly. They stop. Oh, no. You got to keep on watering your dream. And when it began to happen, they stopped laughing. They said, look, Whoa, look here. Look how, hey man, you know, I know you can do it. Look here, you got a job here?